Welcome to Wheels Up. I'm Ciera and I will be your host. Today, I will be taking you on a very special adventure brought to you by the Sunrise Association, Sunrise Studios, and our friends at American Airlines. After our adventure, please join us as we do a very special craft with a very special guest. And last, but certainly not least, we will wrap things up with a really fun game of trivia. Are you ready? Let's go on an adventure. Fasten your seatbelts. Here to kick us off is a special representative from our friends at American Airlines.
Good afternoon, passengers. I am Salvador Ochoa, an American Airlines gate agent. Welcome aboard your flight with service from Sunrise on Wheels and American Airlines to your special destination. Today's topic is the Windy City. Our final stop is Chicago, Illinois. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour.
Welcome to Chicago. Chicago is the largest city in the state of Illinois and home to nearly 3 million people. Beautiful architecture, great food, incredible sports, and tons of attractions make Chicago an exciting city. I hope you're ready for a super fun adventure. Time to board our flight, buckle up with American Airlines, and we will be on our way. Fun fact number 1, Chicago is seen in many movies. One of my favorites, Home Alone, takes place in Chicago. Have you seen it? It's a story about 8-year-old Kevin, played by child star Macaulay Culkin, who was mistakenly left home alone. Oh no! But it's a really funny story. If you haven't seen it, you should totally check it out. A little geography and history first. Located in the Midwestern area of the United States, Illinois is bordered by Michigan, Wisconsin, and Indiana. It is also bordered by Iowa, Missouri, and Kentucky. Chicago is found in the northern area of the state and is part of the 5 Great Lakes region, sitting right on Lake Michigan. The Chicago River runs through the entire city and is a must-see when visiting. The river is an engineering phenomenon because it is one of the world's few backwards flowing rivers. What does that mean? Special channels and canals were constructed in the early 1900s to help divert polluted water away from the city's water supply, ensuring safe and clean water for everyone in the city. Over 100 years later, it still functions today. Fun fact number 2, on St. Patrick's Day, the Chicago River is dyed bright green. Can you imagine a green river? That must be a sight to see, but don't worry, the dye is completely harmless. Chicago has many nicknames. It is also known as the Windy City because of the cool breezes blowing from the surrounding Great Lakes. This makes Chicago a great summer destination. Another nickname for Chicago is Chi-Town. It's just a shortened version of Chicago. The name Chicago actually comes from the Algonquin language, an American indigenous language. Chickaqua means onion. According to early explorers, the lakes and streams around Chicago were full of wild onions. Oh, so that's how Chicago got its name. Fun fact number 3, did you know that Walt Disney was born in Chicago? Yes! But he did not build a Disney park there. I wonder why. Chicago has an interesting climate. The summers can be very, very hot, while the winters can be freezing with lots of snow. In 1985, Chicago registered a temperature of -27 degrees, the coldest day on record. Spring and summer are quite rainy and often bring heavy thunderstorms. Fun fact number 4, January is the coldest month in the city of Chicago, ranging between 22 to 32 degrees. Make sure you pack hats, gloves, a heavy coat, and don't forget your boots. Chicago is a city filled with wonderful and interesting architecture. Did you know that Chicago is the home of the first modern skyscraper? The Home Insurance Building was the first skyscraper ever built and stood 10 stories tall, making it the largest building in the world at the time. Chicago remains home to some of the tallest buildings in the world, including both the Willis Tower and Aon Center. The skydeck ledge at Willis Tower is 1,353 feet high. It's the highest observation deck in the United States. That's taller than the Empire State Building. Wow! Chicago is also known for its beautiful art exhibits and museums. Our first stop today is Art on the Mart. It is the largest permanent digital art exhibit in the world, projecting contemporary artwork across the outside of a very large commercial business building called the Mart. Come out at night to see this spectacular light and art show. It's incredible! The next stop on our artistic journey of Chicago is the Art Institute of Chicago. Except for Paris, this art museum houses the largest collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings in the world. I could spend hours in here. Finally, one of the coolest sights to take in is Chicago's public art program, which displays 500 works of art all around the city. You'll find amazing art displays in over 150 municipal facilities, such as police stations, libraries, as well as train and bus stations. What a cool way to exhibit these amazing works of art! Fun fact number 5, the 110-story Willis Towers in Chicago operates the fastest elevators in the world at 1,600 feet per minute. That's almost 20 miles per hour and is a very fast ride up. Chicago has lots of really fun attractions. While you are here, you must see the Navy Pier. Built in 1916 on the Chicago River, the pier was used as a dock for ships. Today, the pier offers an architectural boat tour throughout the whole city. It is a fantastic way to see downtown Chicago. While at the Navy Pier, you must ride the 200-foot Ferris wheel. What a fun way to get a great view of the entire city. After you ride, plan on visiting the Field Museum of Natural History and visit Sue, the world's largest Tyrannosaurus Rex. This exhibit features 250 bones and is considered one of the greatest fossil exhibits of all time. Wow! Our last must-see in Chicago is Cloud Gate, also known as the Bean. It is located in Millennium Park and is the most visited landmark in Chicago. It is a permanent outdoor art sculpture made of stainless steel and shaped like a bean, shining through a reflective mirrored surface, and it is so cool! Fun fact number 6, the bean is 33 feet high and weighs 110 tons. That's the same weight as 15 adult elephants. Wow! Sports in Chicago are an important part of the city's culture. Baseball is a very, very popular sport here. Wrigley Field is a part of the city's history. The Chicago Cubs played their first official baseball game here in 1916. Chewing gum magnate William Wrigley created Juicy Fruit, Spearmint, and Double Mint gum, and his name is seen all over Chicago, and particularly at Wrigley Field, his namesake. And of course, no visit to Chicago is complete without mentioning Michael Jordan. He led the Chicago Bulls basketball team to 6 NBA titles. Fun fact number 7, Benny the Bull, the Chicago Bulls mascot, has been around for over 50 years. He's very well liked and is just as popular as some of the players, like Scottie Pippen and Derrick Rose. If you love delicious food, Chicago is the place for you. Chicago's deep dish pizza is very famous. Layers of cheese and sauce cover a hot, crispy, thick crust made in a very deep pan. Oh my goodness. The hardest decision to make is which restaurant serves the best deep dish. And of course, a trip to this amazing city is never complete without a Chicago-style hot dog. Chicago's hot dogs include franks topped with tomato, onions, pickles, and peppers inside a poppy seed bun. And for dessert, brownies! Did you know that brownies were created in the Windy City? In the 1890s, Bertha Palmer of the Palmer House Kitchen asked a pastry chef to make a delicious dessert that could fit easily into a lunchbox. Her original recipe included chocolate, walnuts, and apricot glaze. So, that's where we got our yummy brownies. Fun fact number 8, Chicago hosts an annual hot dog festival called Hot Dog Fest, which has become one of the largest festivals in the world to honor the Red Hot. More than 30,000 people attend this picnic in the park each year. Yum! Wow! This has been a wonderful whirlwind tour through a fun and fantastic city. It's time to board our American Airlines flight and head on home. I hope you enjoyed our very special adventure today. See you next time for another great adventure with Wheels Up. Our next stop is crafting. Let's go!
Hi, my name is Caroline and I'm so excited to do arts and crafts with you today. Today's video was all about Chicago, so today we're going to make a pizza craft because Chicago is famous for their deep dish pizza, and we're also going to make a bubblegum craft because Wrigley's gum is from Chicago.
Project number 1, a pizza. Supplies needed: construction paper, 1 piece of red and 4 to 5 other colors, 1 paper plate, scissors, markers, crayons or colored pencils, and glue. Project number 2, a gumball machine. Supplies needed: construction paper, 1 piece of red and then 4 to 5 other colors, 1 paper plate, scissors, markers, crayons or colored pencils, and glue.
So first we're going to make the pizza craft. So what you will need is a paper plate and a bunch of different colors of paper for the toppings. So I have some red paper for the sauce and some white paper for cheese, and you can do whatever toppings you like on your pizza. So I'm doing peppers and mushrooms and all the toppings that I like. So the first thing is I'm going to cut out the sauce. So I'm going to measure my paper as the size of my plate, and I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller because I want the rim of the plate to look like the crust of my pizza. So I measured my paper plate, and now you can cut it out, but you can make your circle a little bit smaller than what you measured. Just like this. So now I have my sauce, and now you can glue this onto your plate. So I'm going to put glue all over my paper. And then stick it onto my paper plate. Just like this. And now I'm going to add the cheese onto my pizza. So I'm going to take this white paper and I'm going to cut a bunch of different strips for my cheese. And they don't all have to be the same size. I'm just cutting some rectangular strips for my cheese. I love a lot of cheese on my pizza, so you can put as much cheese as you like on yours. Okay, so now I have all of my strips cut out, and now I'm going to put the glue all over the sauce that's on my paper plate. And now you can drop your cheese onto your pizza, and you can sprinkle it on like you would with real cheese when making a pizza. I'm actually going to cut some more, but you could put as much as you want. So I'm cutting out a few more strips, and now I'm gluing it onto my plate. Okay, that should be good. And now my pizza looks like this. but I like my pizza with a few more toppings. So I'm going to add some pepperoni. So I'm going to take some pink paper and fold it a few times so that I can get a bunch of different pieces of pepperoni. And I'm going to cut out a circle. Like this. So now I have a bunch of different pieces of paper, and now I'm going to glue them onto my pizza. Okay, so now my pizza looks like this. And now we are going to add some peppers. So I'm taking my green paper and I'm going to fold it so I get a few different pieces. And I'm going to cut just like a squiggly shape for my pepper. Just like this. And now I'm going to glue it on. Just like this. And my last topping is going to be some mushrooms. So again, I'm gonna fold my paper, and this time I'm using brown. And I'm going to draw for you the mushroom shape. So there's going to be two lines like this, and then the mushroom is going to be like that. Just like this. And now I'm going to cut this shape out. Just like that. So now I have a few different pieces of my mushrooms. And now we are going to glue them onto our pizza. So this is my finished pizza, but you can add whatever toppings you like. Some people like pineapple on their pizza, or olives, or different vegetables, and I put whatever toppings I like, but you could put whichever you like. So this is my finished one, and I hope that you had fun making yours. So the second craft we are going to make is a gumball machine, because Wrigley Gum is from Chicago, and when I think of gum, I think of gumballs. So we are going to make a gumball machine. So what you will need is a paper plate and some different colored pieces of paper. And usually gumball machines are red, so I'm using some red paper. And then you will also need a bunch of different colors of paper for the gumballs. And you can also use markers or crayons for the gumballs too. So the first step, I'm going to trace down, just like that, to the bottom of my paper. So now it looks like this, and the top is just going to be rounded like that, and it's going to go underneath your paper plate, so it doesn't really matter. And now I'm going to cut this shape out. Okay, just like this. And now I'm going to glue this to my paper plate. So I'm going to put some glue on the top of my red paper. And then I'm going to stick it behind my paper plate. Just like this. And now I'm going to cut out the part where the gumballs actually come out. So I'm going to take my white paper and cut a shape just like this. And now I'm going to glue it to the bottom part of the Gumball Machine. So now it looks like this. But of course we need the gumballs inside of the machine. So I'm going to take all my different colored pieces of paper and I'm going to line them up on top of each other so that I can get all of them at one time. So I'm going to cut a circle out of all of my paper. Just like this, and now I have all of my different colored pieces of paper. So now I'm going to glue them onto the paper plate. And you can also, for this part, you can, instead of cutting them out with paper, you can also draw them on, or if you have the dot paint, you can use that, or you can paint them, whatever you want. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. I'm going to put my last one right here. And now all of my gumballs are inside of the machine and it's all finished. And you can also decorate your machine if you want, but this is my finished gumball machine. I hope you had fun making this pizza and gumball machine crafts with me. I'll see you next time. Bye!
We had so much fun crafting with you today. Come on board for our final adventure, which is gonna be a fun trivia game. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. Each question has 4 answers, but only one is correct. Can you figure it out? Well, come on, let's play.
Welcome to Wheels Up with Sunrise on Wheels Chicago Trivia. Question number 1. Which state does not border Illinois? A. Florida. B. Michigan. C. Indiana. Or D. Wisconsin. Which of these does not border Illinois? If you guessed Florida, you are correct. Question number 2. Which of these movies featured the city of Chicago? A. The Little Mermaid. B. Eloise at the Plaza. C. Home Alone. Or D. Willy Wonka. Remember, I told you this is one of my favorites. Home Alone, starring Macaulay Culkin in the city of Chicago. Yay! Question number 3. What color is the Chicago River dyed on St. Patrick's Day? A. Red. B. Blue. C. Purple. Or D. Green. I'll give you a hint. What's a popular color on St. Patrick's Day? Green! Great job! Question number 4. What does the Algonquian word Chickaqua mean? A. Potato. B. Onion. C. Carrot. Or D. Broccoli. It means onion. Remember how we said all those wild onions used to grow around the lakes of Chicago? Question number 5. What was the name of the world's first modern skyscraper? A. The Empire State Building. B. The Bank of America Tower. C. The Home Insurance Building. Or D. The Aon Center. It had 10 stories. And it was the Home Insurance Building. Great job! Question number 6. What is the name of the world's largest T-Rex? A. Nancy. B. Sue. C. Bonnie. Or D. Jenny. What was this T-Rex's name? The T-Rex's name's Sue. You should go visit her someday. Question number 7. What is the most visited landmark in Chicago? A, the Ferris wheel, B, the Navy Pier, C, the Bean, or D, the Empire State Building? Which of these is famous in Chicago? The Chicago Bean! Question number 8. What is the name of the Chicago Bulls mascot? A, Winnie, B, Jet, C, Jordan, or D, Benny? If you guessed Benny, you were correct! Question number 9. Which of these foods is not a popular choice in Chicago? A, deep dish pizza, B, brownies, C, soup, or D, a hot dog? You guessed it! Soup is not the most popular. Good job! And our final question, number 10. Where is the famous Ferris wheel located in Chicago? A, the Navy Pier, B, the Art Institute, C, the Field Museum, or D, Millennium Park? Where is that Ferris wheel? At the Navy Pier! Great job! Wow, you did such an awesome job with Chicago trivia today! Thank you so much for playing with me, and we'll see you next time for Wheels Up with Sunrise on Wheels Trivia.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Wheels Up. You can tune in to more Wheels Up episodes via the Sunrise Studios app, downloadable on your mobile device, iOS or Android, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. We can't wait to see you on our next flight with Wheels Up, brought to you by the Sunrise Association, Sunrise Studios, and our friends at American Airlines.